when you are, lover.
Steady. Very ready. Always ready.
Happy days.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the journey with Kirsty and Simon. Me, Kirsty, and him, Simone. What? Season 6, episode.
I forgot about this chair. I'm very fat up.
That's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can see a hole in your trousers.
Yes, but it's you, not our guest, so that matters not.
That's alright. Our guest on the pot. It's nice to call them that.
Yeah.
Or our guest that's in the jacuzzi at the minute.
Yes. While
Nice.
we're recording this. Why are we delayed, Kirst? Why are we going out on a Thursday?
So we went away on a little dollardy, didn't we, lover?
Yeah, a couple of days.
Yeah, and do you know what? We went to Liverpool. We went to Liverpool to see some friends, guests that have become friends, and mucho repeat guests. But they invited us over because we were poorly at Christmas. We didn't get to see them, and we went. We went to Liverpool, and I like it. Got a little bit of my heart in Liverpool. I loved it. I loves it.
You really liked it, didn't
I
you?
really loved it, and I would go back. And there's so much exploring I need to do. I want to go into the cathedral. I mean, we went to some nice places. Nice E04, wasn't it?
Yes.
Shout out to E04 restaurant. Oh my God.
What a restaurant.
What a restaurant. Turkish food. Opposite the Ivy, Castle Street.
Beautiful it was.
Oh
One of
my.
the best meals I've ever had. I'll stand by that.
Yeah, you say that. That's quite immense. Yeah, it was just something else, I tell you.
Yeah.
It really was great. Great food. I'd go back just for that. Really. So, yeah, we loved it. Went on the ferry on the Mersey, didn't we? The Albert Dock. Walked round there at night. Holy shit, it was so cold. It was so
I think the one thing I will
cold.
take away from our little sojourn to Liverpool
Yeah.
is
How
one of
cold
the
it is. I don't know how you do
one
it,
of the
people.
best meals I've ever eaten in Elif, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah, not sure.
But it was brassic.
Oh, God, it was so cold. It hurt. We were brave the first day because we went for a walk along the Mersey, didn't we? And we had to walk along and with the dogs and everything. It was lovely. You was cold.
My ears were.
Your ears were.
I thought my ears were going to fall off.
It was nice to wear a coat and be cosy. And then by day 3, it was like, no, this is bullshit. This is too cold. I don't know how people live. But we saw a little bit of blue sky on the last day.
I
We
know,
went to
but,
Chester.
but in a lot of respects, that made it colder. It was
I just don't know, people's, how you do it. I
freezing.
don't know how you do it.
There was a bit of breeze. I mean, it was meant to be like 3 or 4 degrees in the day. You think, oh yeah, lovely, toasty. But honestly,
Oh, no.
it felt like minus 12.
It hurt.
It was bloody cold.
I think we've gone really soft.
well,
Because that was just a lot.
now, there's the thing. We've lived in Spain a long time.
Yes.
They do say your blood thins or whatever, so you become
is it?
acclimatized
it's
to
really
hotter temperatures. Because when I first came to Spain on holiday many moons ago, it was, I think, June or something like that. I was sat there, it was like 32, 33. I couldn't sit in it. I was too hot. And now I can...
You have to work in it.
I work
You have
in
to
it.
build a hot tub in it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it doesn't bother me. Unless
you know,
it gets
that was-
really humid down on the coast, which it doesn't up here, which is why it's so lovely.
Yeah.
I can work all year long out here.
But you know, it's beautiful blue sky. I don't even know what the temperature is today.
About
outside.
19 here.
We've got
up in the
T-shirts on. It's hot. It's lovely. It's actually been away. We've got T-shirts on. But
I nearly went in the pool. No, I didn't.
no. I sat in the hot tub this morning and got out of it and thought, oh, this is really cold. And I chuckled to myself and thought, no, hang on a minute. If I actually done that in Liverpool, I'd be dead.
Oh, you couldn't.
I'd be dead.
You couldn't do it.
You just couldn't do it.
Imagine getting out of our hot tub like we've got into the temperatures that were there.
Oh,
You'd have walked 2
You just get out
steps
and go,
and you'd have
"Ugh."
frozen solid.
yeah. And I got out and thought, oh, it's a bit cold.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway, it's beautiful. It's beautiful out there. We're
But
open, we're
we-
running. Oh,
We really enjoyed Liverpool. It was lovely. It was a great trip and a big shout out and thank you to our friends. You know who you are.
yeah.
And
I
yeah,
highly recommend it to anyone. If you've not
beautiful
been,
city.
go. It's
Yeah.
if it had the West End there, I'd like it more than London.
Yeah. The biggest.
You just completely disregarded what I said. You weren't listening to me then, was you?
If they had,
what did I just
have
say?
shows there.
No, not like.
They have a couple of theatres. They've got some
Yeah,
nice
no,
theatres.
no,
there.
not
But
like
no, of
London
course
shows.
not. No, I get you. If there was a show, you'd go.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The biggest positive about going and staying with the friends is that they're Everton fans, not Liverpool, because I don't think I could have handled that.
Why?
Because I freaking hate Liverpool, don't I? The team.
Oh, get over yourself.
Yeah, no,
it's a football match.
Yeah, it's not a football match, it's a football team.
Football team, just the same.
No, hate Liverpool.
You can't say that.
I do, genuinely do.
It's rude. What if our grandson went to play for Liverpool? Huh?
Hey?
Huh? Which my dad had that dilemma.
Now, this is funny, yeah?
Is it?
This is really funny. Oh, I can't. If I remember what Mark, my mate, said,
Yeah.
he said Reeve said to him the other day, right, Mark is a massive Birmingham City fan, okay?
Right.
He lived in Birmingham all his life. Well, he doesn't now,
No,
but
he
you
hasn't.
know
He
what I
lived
mean.
in Spain, yeah.
Yeah. And Aston Villa are the opposing club, the City club, right? If you're a Birmingham fan, you
Quick story.
loathe Aston Villa. If you're an Aston Villa
Don't
fan,
care,
you loathe
yeah.
Birmingham. Right. Reeve, his little boy, said to him the other day,
Not so little, I'm sure he's about 12 now, but
something
anyway.
like that. Yeah, he said, Dad, he said, when I grow up and I'm a professional footballer, I don't think I'll ever play for Aston Villa because it would just be a slight on the family.
And what did Mark say?
Mark just went, good lad.
Well,
So that
My
maybe
dad-
puts it in
no, it puts it absolutely into perspective. My dad, stubbornest man ever in the
Yeah.
world, massive. He would claim to be the biggest Rangers fan in the world, to the point I couldn't even wear green as a child. Rangers Celtic, right? His niece had a daughter called Kirsty.
Yeah.
After me. No, not after me, but like the family name after, not literally after me. Called Kirsty. She played for Celtic in the ladies' team.
Really?
Yeah. And my dad,
Never spoke to her.
no. Now the family,
He didn't speak to her.
no, you know how big the family are. They're all Rangers fans. They've all got season tickets. And that's where she got. And they all had to shut up and support her because they love her dearly.
They didn't. What really happened is they all ostracised her and she was on her own
No,
forever.
they did not. No, they did not. No, they did not. They didn't talk about it and stuff. I'm not sure whether they went to any matches or whatever.
They never went to a game,
No, they did. They supported her.
did they?
Yeah, of course they did.
Probably wore neutral colours like mauve.
Rude. Anyway,
Isn't mauve
enough
a
of
lovely
football.
word?
We're not talking about football with you. Let's talk
What
about
colour is mauve?
our house of guests. Lilac, lavender.
Is it?
Mauve. Mauve, that was my mum's favourite colour, mauve. And Megan used to wear it all the time.
Mauve.
Mauve.
What a great word.
Mauve. Mauve. That is a good word. Spelt weird as well, isn't it? Mauve.
Yeah.
Like Morve. Morve sounds even posh. I think I'll wear my Morve jumper.
Darling, I think the wall needs a generous coat of mauve.
Yeah, Morve. Does. See? That's what it needs. I need to tell Megan that. Anyway.
What for the baby? Have you considered mauve?
Have you considered Morve? Because you didn't know what ombre was,
I have
did
no
you?
idea what you said then. You said it so fast you literally went, have you got a bigger mauve?
I'm not sure what I
You can
said
make a mauve.
either.
Brand new language. Yes, Kirsty.
Will you understand me? Right, so that's Liverpool. Done.
Yeah.
Check in.
Chalk that one off.
Yeah. New guest in. Let's talk about our guest house because that's what people want to talk about.
Absolutely. It's what our podcast's all about. Where have
Got
we
a new
journeyed
check-in,
this
haven't
week?
we? Because what I wanted to speak about is the new check-in questions that we have to get
Yes.
because we've had people ask about it and the check-in requirements now that we have to take. It's not just to swipe your passport.
It's quite
fact,
in depth, isn't it?
Yeah. In fact, you're not allowed to swipe the passport. You have to fill out this form. So we tried it yesterday, didn't we?
Well, you shouldn't take the data. The data that you take is the only data that you should take, basically.
Yes.
You shouldn't take any other information, no photocopies, no nothing.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Which
you're
is
saying
what I
that.
said in the long version. Yeah, I did. Shouldn't say swipe of the passport. I
clarifying
said,
it.
yes, it's all you have to say.
But what
Yes,
about,
Kirsty.
what about if they come in with a DNI?
Same thing. ID. Photo ID.
There you go. Now we've clarified. Move
But
on.
we had to... Oh, dear. And one of the questions, which we're not asking, we decided we're not going to ask. You've heard it here first. If you get sent
Yeah,
to
I
jail
don't
for
think
this-
anyone needs to know what size shoes you're wearing.
Yeah. Literally. Relationship says. So they expect us to ask the guests. I mean, we get a lot of different situations come in this house. Like, you know, turn a blind eye and all that. You have to. You're running a B&B. People are only going to lie anyway. And imagine if you go, oh, your mother and son. And they're not. They're actually girlfriend and boyfriend or something.
Well, you
I'd
don't.
fuck that up straight
But
away.
you don't say. You don't guess.
No, but you don't even go, what's your relationship?
I think
that's a rude question. I
It's
really
far from
do.
me to judge. Obviously, the government in Spain has decided that isn't a rude question.
So everybody who stays here are going to be friends.
Now,
Because that's not a lie.
Now, if someone gets into trouble,
Yeah.
right? So, say someone is injured or something like that, yeah,
See.
and they've got all that information.
Is that what it's
Is
for?
that that not good that they know if it's mother and son or husband and wife or father and daughter?
Yeah, but do you know
whatever?
what? If I was staying in a B&B and they didn't ask us our relationship, if you got run over by a double-decker bus, I'll be the first one to go, I'm his wife. Or not, depending
Exactly.
on the
I was going to say. You might not. I don't know
he's
who
just
he
a
is.
mate. I met him in the pub last
Nothing
week.
to do with him. Can you
Just a
sign
mate.
this life insurance policy, please?
Yeah. Just a mate. Just give me some photocopy ID proof what happened there. I'll be on my way. I'm sure his wife's going to turn up in a bit. They put me down as friends. What's the point? I don't get that. But other than that, we do have to...
I mean, what it does is it challenges the old naughty weekend away, doesn't it, with a bit on the side?
Absolutely. And that's my point. People would only lie anyway.
Yeah, of course they would.
Goes back to the old where people used to go in and pretend they were married, didn't they? Mr. and Mrs. Smith, jobby.
Yeah.
So, yes, for checking here, we need to get a lot of details from you. It's not... Basically, is where the address, phone number... all your numbers on your passport and stuff,
Yeah.
date of birth, but it's address, phone number, email, your relationship to the person that's staying with you, who paid, when you paid, how you paid.
I mean, to be honest,
Why all the payment stuff?
I don't know. And I've no idea.
We have all this information on booking.com, by the way, so no one worry about that. We get all this information,
But this is the thing, is that everyone was like up in arms about all this information. But actually, when you look at it, fundamentally, we have most of that information come through on the booking anyway.
Yeah.
When anyone books, whether it's direct or through a channel or whatever, it's you get that information.
you have to have it anyway. Well, you want it.
I think the biggest thing is the relationship, and it's not actually a starred box.
A required field.
No.
Yeah, so basically we then have to sort of enter it on the... What's the Guardia?
On the database.
On the database.
No, it's not the Guardia any
Is it
longer.
not this time?
No.
SEDE, isn't it? Which is like...
It's the government. It's basically the government.
Government. Do we get a time period to do that?
I've no idea. I've not.
There must be a time period to do that. Oh, so it's not with the police anymore?
No.
Anyway, so if you thought it'd be just a little proactive helping people going forward...
Yeah.
Heard it here first. You do have to do this now when you go into... And it's for everybody. It's not just for English. It's not because of Brexit. It's got fuck all to do with any of that. That's what you have to do now in Spain. And it's actually all to do with tourism laws and sorting out tourism so the numbers are right, so they have enough properties, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So I don't know if any other countries in Europe are doing, but Spain are, and it's a small price to pay.
I think the difference that it makes, and we did it for the first time really on the new system yesterday.
Yeah.
I think I think what most hotels and everything were kind of saying. You think about the old system.
Don't make it up.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not
right.
making it up. If you think about the old thing with the Guardia Civil, it would take me maybe 2 minutes to enter the information and it was done. Well, yes, we did it once, and yes, we'll get quicker at it. But we entered it before, and I just got to the end, it kicked me out.
Oh, yeah.
So then I had to go back to the start and enter it all again. But beside from that, it was definitely... It went from maybe 2 minutes to 5 or 6 minutes. Now, if you're running a big hotel with people coming and going all the time...
It's someone's job, isn't it?
It's someone's complete job.
Yeah. It's an admin job.
Yeah.
The other thing we've had to really look at, for those people that have stayed here, it's keys, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got a big old antique back door, and the key for it is like 12 quid a pop. People lose keys, and literally without meaning to. You're in your bag, you're checking out, keys get lost a lot, and it's a big cost.
Yeah.
And it's not a cost we need to put on the price for people.
No.
Because it's literally like putting every booking up like €1 or €2, which is ridiculous just for a set of keys. So we've never given people the back door key. We put the back door key in a place and we tell people where it is. We've overthought the arse end out of that. Don't know why. I don't normally overthink stuff too much. So what we're doing this year is giving people the back door key. Because what was happening is we had the back door key in a place, and then if someone come in at 10 o'clock, opened the back door, didn't put it back, the people that come in at 11 o'clock, knackered. Didn't happen a lot, but it happened twice, so once is enough, really. You just don't want it to happen. So we're going to give people the back door keys, we've decided. And then it's on us, which is accountability, that we've just got to...
ask them for the keys when they leave.
Ask them for the keys when they leave.
But the difference with us, and like I mentioned yesterday and why it will work, as long as we take responsibility and ask, everybody says goodbye.
No, they don't if they have an early checkout, love.
I know, but if it's an early checkout, we can say the evening before, can't we? Leave your keys. You don't. If they're in the room and they're leaving, they don't need to lock the room.
Yeah.
So there's always a way around it.
It's a lot, isn't it?
It's a lot.
It's a lot of little things you have to think of.
It's terrible, Kirsten. Don't know how we managed.
It's terrible, but we were delighted with our lounge last night.
The house
now,
looks
we've had guests
fab.
here. Just to clarify, we've been open, haven't we? And it's a soft opening, as we always do in February. We're full on now. We're done. I think our next day off is April. We have gaps, but we have at least one room, plus, obviously we've got the other rooms, one room every day now, right the way through. I think we've got 2 or 3 nights or whatever. And it's running. But you always get the teething because we always make bloody changes.
Yeah.
Menus are back in the office already. These people didn't even have an evening meal. This is the second. In fact, I should keep a tally. Right, second time we've changed them. We haven't even had an evening meal yet.
Nope.
But we've got people that want them coming next week.
Yes.
Meatballs going on with spaghetti.
Yeah.
But
and
going back to
the vegetarian
last night,
option needs to be marked.
Fire on, and we had all the lighting. And what we love the most,
they went upstairs and used the new snug.
They went upstairs and sat upstairs. Wasn't it great?
Yeah. Played a card game.
Played a card game in the pub.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool.
It was really very cool. Fire was on, the lighting, ambiance.
Yeah.
It's because of my Real Housewives table lamps.
That's what's changed it.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing else.
1,000,000% is what's changed it.
Do you know what, though? It's amazing how much of a difference they make. 2 things. That and that mirror. Because the mirror reflects the fire. It makes the room seem even bigger, but yet cosy. I don't know how that works.
The change in there is a 360 shift.
Mad, really.
But we're delighted with it. So proud of it. And it was a nice feeling that last night, to be proud.
I was really chuffed with the house.
It's always lovely to be proud.
The house, yeah. And what I really liked, and I thought that this morning as I came downstairs, is it's weird because there didn't have a purpose before that upstairs. Now it does.
Yeah.
But also, it feels so lovely and cosy, but yet not like a home. It feels like a hotel.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Or a B&B.
Well, Jamie come in, didn't he? And he went, it's like Max Beach in here.
Yeah, you should charge
more. How much
more.
you charging? Yeah, it's like
All
Max Beach, talk of the devil. I think that's probably him. Is that going to make any difference to anything?
Excuse us, gents.
I can decline it here.
I've done it there.
Done it there. Let me just tell him.
Okay, so I will update everyone on our hair and body wash scenario. If you listened to last week, so we've decided that we're gonna go back to shampoo.
No, shampoo.
Shampoo and body wash in separate bottles, but people didn't use conditioner.
Thank you for everyone's messages. We didn't realise we caused quite a little positive stir up. It was great. Thank you, everybody. Des and Linda, funny ha. Literally sent us a picture of like really, really nice.
Very expensive. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So funny.
He trawled through his pictures to get that. Sorry, we were.
Our guests just come in for plastic glasses. Got new ones, didn't we?
Yeah.
Nice new ones. Not the done
They're
shit.
very much enjoying their time in the hot tub looking out over the view.
Isn't it
and
lovely?
why wouldn't you?
In for plastic glasses.
Yeah. Anyway. Shampoo and hair and body wash. So we're doing shampoo and body wash separately. So we trawled the internet, spent literally, 5 minutes having a look for bottles.
What they do. Nice colour.
Really lovely colour. Nice labels as well. And we thought, brilliant. We'll see how they go. I know. Kirsty said to me, right, here you go. Put them on so they make look all match. So me, typical OCD.
2 packs we got.
2 packs. 2 packs of 3.
Shampoo conditioner,
and
no shampoo, shower gel, and hand soap.
And hand soap.
Perfect, we said. 'Cause
Brilliant.
That's what we have.
Great for the bathrooms. Right colour, nice deep brown, lovely.
Loves
Looked
it.
amazing.
Posh labels.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful.
So anyway, Kirsty dishes them out to me, puts all the labels on my desk. There's 6 labels, 6 bottles. I start measuring them.
Lover, I know what you like, and I thought he's going to measure these. I would just whack them on. No, I knew Simon would get his ruler out, and it had to be exact. Otherwise, it'd just piss him off forever, and he'd have to buy. I knew it'd be a big deal, so I just left them. Went on, carried on.
Yeah.
I did chuckle at one of the labels was called shampoo.
Shampoo and not shampoo.
CHAMPO. Double O.
Yeah.
CHAMPO. Shampoo. Which I now just love so much, it's staying. Shampoo. The clue was in that label.
Yes. Anyway, got to the 6th label. So there was 2 hand soaps, 2
shampoo.
2 shampoos. So that was right. So there should have been 2.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. Anyway, there was too many shower gels and not enough shampoos. So
we haven't even got
there was 3 shower gels and 1 shampoo. So we need another shampoo, and that now we can't get the labels. And it was like,
we can't get the labels.
I've stuck them on the bottles.
Stuck
and
them
I'm
on,
like,
so we can't send them back.
Sake.
So we've just wasted the money on that. So we could have got nice bottles that were really expensive. We've wasted.
Yeah.
I'm so over this shower and air gel. We should have kept what we had before.
So anyway, I've created my own labels, but now we've got to buy sticky labels.
I know we've got to buy sticky labels. 20 quid for a pack of sticky labels. We only want. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. They're going to sit there now and get dusty. 6 brown bottles sitting on the wall. 6 brown
And if one
bottles.
brown bowl
Should
didn't have the
that-
right skin label.
Honestly.
Right, anyway.
Honestly. So sorry to bore you with that, but that's our
we're
life.
We're going to get some labels because that's what
We are not paying €20.
They're not 20 quid. They're 9.
We're not. You can
70.
stick it up your arse. We literally get the Mercadona bottles and put them in there before I do that.
No, we can put them in without the label on, can't we?
Oh, and then we're back to square friggin' one. I had a bottle that was.
Yeah, but it was blue.
No, I like the bottle. That's why I got it.
No, I didn't like the bowl. That's why
I
was
like the
keen
bottle.
on
Then we
changing
couldn't
them.
put the labels on because it had nice wavy lines, so you couldn't put a white label on. Oh dear, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much when you've got a beautiful boutique guest house that's running great because you overthink the little things.
Yeah.
Anyway, anyone who wants some shampoo when they get here,
Just ask.
You're
'cause
welcome.
It'll be the bottle without the label on it.
oh God, yeah.
No, they're going in on.
Drag the day out.
Hey, I've spent half an hour designing a label that looks the same as that.
I
Anyway,
know you did. Just want to say a little thank you to Janice for calming Simon's anxiety. It's called a Manor House, that fruitcake,
Yes.
which is the other one. Now, I've got a bit of a dilemma on my cream tea, talking of overthinking. Okay, so our little trials that are coming in for the cream tea, you're going to have the day of your life, really.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not eating
I've
tomorrow.
gone back to basics. Well, no, I've gone back to, hang on, I think we was a bit gung-ho with the cake choice.
Is this changed from yesterday when you were talking to me about it?
Yeah.
You really do not need to sit in the hot tub on your own.
It's good. Half an hour in that hot tub, spent 15 minutes meditating, being grateful, thanking the universe. Beautiful. Enjoying nature, my surroundings. Namaste. And I spent 15 minutes going, right, what am I going to do? What can I do better than I'm doing now? So I ticked off a lot of things. And I thought, no, this cream tea, I'm not happy with it. Not happy with it.
Talk to me.
So you're going to get a selection of sandwiches, okay? Now, we're going to do ham and tomato, ham salad.
You can't have 2 hams.
I'll do what I want. You're going to try them, then we're going to discuss what's.
Oh, this is what you're going to do all of, and then we'll discuss what works. All right,
ham
okay.
and tomato, ham salad, cheese and onion, cheese and pickle, coronation chicken.
And another coronation chicken. Because that's my favourite.
Egg mayo. And another egg mayo for Tracy tomorrow. Because that's her favourite. Right. So we're going to decide the sandwiches. No, cream cheese and cucumber.
Yes.
I would love to do salmon sandwiches. Unless you want to pay lots of money. People
Not
don't.
happening.
It's not happening. And then we need to pick 3 sandwiches.
Yes.
Okay?
3 sandwiches. Oh, no, we're doing 4, weren't we?
4 sandwiches. It's going to have 4 fingers, 4 fat fingers, rather than triangles.
Yes.
With the crust cut off.
Yes.
Okay? Then the cakes.
Yes.
Right, now here's my dilemma. Because I was going to do goat's cheese.
This is the
fig
pastries.
chutney,
These are the
tartly.
savouries. Yeah.
Yes. Still going to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do a bit of I'm going to make some quiche today.
But we're not doing goat's cheese. We're going to do feta cheese.
Feta cheese.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a bit of quiche. Proper bit of quiche.
A proper bit of quiche.
Yeah.
I'm liking that.
Proper bit of quiche. And sausage roll.
Yeah.
So that's enough of that.
Yeah. That's the savoury. That's done.
That's savoury.
Yeah.
Now cakes. I'm thinking, because you've got your scone with cream.
You've got your scone.
Jam.
That's
Now,
safe.
You've
got your scone. That's safe.
Now we're trying new Spanish nata fresca, which is
kind of creme fraiche.
Yeah.
Because that's what it says on the box.
We've been recommended it, saying it's like clotted cream, but I bought a pot of it. We're going to try it today.
Yeah.
Okay. And I need to try it from frozen if it defrosts okay.
Yeah.
As well. Got another try. So you can have 2 creams to try. It's going to be a bit of a feast.
Yeah, but that's what it's about. It's a tasting sesh to see what works.
Yeah, it's a tasting sesh. And then the cakes, you see.
I shall be like Paul Hollywood. I won't eat all of everything.
No, but you need to taste them.
I know. He doesn't eat. Hang on a minute. When they're on Bake Off and they come out with 12 cakes, he doesn't eat 12 cakes to taste them.
No, actually, lover, you can fuck off. If I'm cooking all day today, you're going to eat what we put on your plate.
He eats a piece of each to try it.
Yeah, but you're not Paul Hollywood. We discussed.
I'm sorry, who? Paul Hollywood.
Yeah, Paul. So I'm thinking. Hear me out. So we had carrot cake, brownie, and lemon drizzle.
Yeah.
Right, classics. We know they're good.
Yeah, good cakes. Uh-oh.
What about a bit of Manor House fruit cake? Bit like the scone, I thought. So that's okay. That's out of it. But then I thought...
Dries out unless it's kept sealed.
Yeah. Then I thought, no, they're all going to be... Don't be worried about the storage and that bollocks. Why even bring that in? Do you want...
Gonna need another freezer.
Scottish shortbread, chocolate chip cookie. Little mini one.
No.
And just 2 bits of cake. Yeah, because I prefer a bit of shortbread with a cup of tea than the free cakes. Don't want free cakes.
Well, you got 3 savouries for a start. So if you had 2 cakes, I mean, it gets a bit much, doesn't it? Maybe 2 cakes and a biscuit sounds nice.
But which one?
And the scone, the shortbread, every day of the week.
Shortbread. Right, okay. I thought you'd say that. Next, which is just a bit like a... Hope you're joining in, peoples, with this. Shortbread. Jamie Oliver. He's always a goodie for a bit of a fancy up. Right?
Yeah.
Chocolate and orange shortbread.
No.
Lavender and honey shortbread.
Absolutely not.
Lemon, thyme and vanilla. It's only a hint. It's only an essence. They shut their door. I'm going to make the lemon, thyme and vanilla.
I think you should just do the classical butter shortbread. That's delicious.
Give up. You give all the thing on the menu. What did we even have? You couldn't even describe some of the things.
I could... What?
Hang on a minute. How can you go from... You're just being so bloody pedantic with me. I'm not having it. Paprika infused egg mayonnaise. So last week it was that. You couldn't just have an egg mayo sandwich. Oh, Christ, no. Paprika infused egg mayonnaise. Yeah? Oh,
hang on a minute.
We've got the olive stuffed turkey ham as well.
Oh, yeah.
You have lemon, thyme and vanilla shortbread.
It sounds quite nice, I must admit. And we're not doing the lemon drizzlies, you're saying, are we?
We could.
You can't do 2 lemons.
Oh, shit, no.
No one likes 2 lemons.
Well.
Talk about triangulation.
Yeah. Everybody says they don't like 2 lemons.
Everybody in the world says don't give me 2 lemon things.
I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies because my Megan likes them and Jamie. I'll see if I've got enough butter. I've got about 7 things to make today. What did you say? Or if I turned into Prue Leaf yesterday?
Yeah, I didn't know if I got the name right. I couldn't remember.
Most of it, I'll
tell you what, you're going to nip down the shop, aren't you? Get some butter.
No, I got 2.5 packs.
Is that enough?
650 grams. I think so.
No, that's. I can tell you that's 650 grams of butter. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, all butter shortbread. That'll be about all of it, won't it?
God. 125 grams.
Is that all? In shortbread? Something wrong there.
I don't know how many it makes. It makes 12. Anyway, more foodie. Other than that, what are you writing down?
I'm writing down stuff.
What have you got for me today? Anyway, Janice, thank you for saying it was Manor
No,
House.
you said that we were going to talk about something else. There was something else we were going to talk about.
Voice notes.
Yes.
I
Is that
tried
it
to
for the
give it
guest
to you
house?
because you were the person who's supposed to bring something to this.
Yeah, it
every
don't work
week.
though.
Why? Because you can't be asked.
No, it's because I don't know what will be good and what isn't. I mean, I had something from a couple of weeks ago. This is the first time, to be honest. We're at episode 4. It's the first time you've asked me if I've brought anything. Don't see why I bother.
Oh,
4 down.
Victimising yourself.
Yeah, everyone
Poor
and literally everybody said to me, Simon, you don't bring anything to the table. I don't see anyone.
Do you know what? I've got a couple of book recommendations.
I tell you what, why don't you move on? Clearly, you don't need interested in what I've got. To say.
No, because when you go into your pity party, I don't give a shit.
Kirsty recommends.
If you're looking on YouTube, Beautiful Chaos by Jessica Ehrlich. Fabulous book that. It's a poetry book. I like poems. It's a poetry book about motherhood. Very, very good if you've had kids. If you haven't had kids, you probably wouldn't find it very good, actually.
Does it resonate with you, stuff that she said?
Very much so.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Very much so. To the point, there's no point me giving it to Megan now. She's pregnant. See, when she's had that baby.
Yes. What, in about 18 years' time?
Da, da, da.
You
The
got
Let
it.
Them Theory by Mel Robbins.
You got it, didn't you?
I got it. And it is ace.
Is it as good as you'd hoped?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's really good. And I'm toying with reading the rest of the book or going back to the beginning with my highlighter like I do in highlighting stuff.
Can I read it first before you highlight it?
Why?
So that I can read it like sans highlight and then...
Who's Sans highlight?
It's just a way of saying without highlight, right?
Well, why don't you just say without highlight, you knob?
Because then otherwise I'll
Sans
you're
highlight.
emphasising stuff in the book, so I'll get everything out of it and then you can read it again and highlight it.
Okay. It's very good. The Let Them Theory and the Let Me is very, 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 very good.
How far into it are you?
About a third.
That's quite... Well, that's... Do you know what? That's impressive because you
Yeah.
don't read... You. It's not
Do you
that
know
you
I
don't read
stopped reading
quick. It's because your mind wanders even when you're
I
reading.
know, I have to digest what I'm reading and not think about what I'm going to go on to next, and then I lose it.
Yeah.
This is good. And the only reason I stopped reading it is because we bought it at the airport, got reading it on the plane, loved it. I like flying now. I'm a fully fledged grown up and spicy food.
Yeah, I don't know what... honestly...
I like flying and spicy food, and I don't drink alcohol at home anymore.
Do you think it's the old menopause? It's... Wallet. Maybe we shouldn't have a dartboard.
Yeah. But it's good. It's very good. Get that book, The Let Them Theory, or look at it, or Mel Robbins, research her. It's a very simple, positive game changer.
It's a good one.
It's very,
I'm looking
very
forward to reading it once
good.
you finished it.
Yeah, very,
looking
very
forward to
good.
it.
Applied correctly. It's hard not to apply it correctly unless you're a complete arsehole, really. And if so, then you wouldn't read the book anyway. You wouldn't be bothered.
Yes.
So,
So
Other than that-
you mentioned... so we talked about a house and everything else like that. So you mentioned
voice notes.
to me about voice notes on messenger services, in particular, which most people use, WhatsApp.
I did. And I asked your opinion on it. So this is a good one for everyone. What do people think about voice notes? Because I think, and I discussed this as well. Wait, I was going to say who with, and it's irrelevant who with.
Don't make any difference, does
If
it?
a voice note is not a very quick 10 second, 15 second max, then you should phone up the person or you should write it down.
There is no way on God's green earth you should leave a 4-minute voice note.
No.
No way.
Because you know what annoys me with that is, one, we get it and we get it quite a bit, and we have guests around. Or if you're in your car, you can't play the voice note.
Well, you don't know what someone's going
You
to
have
say for
no
a
idea
start.
what someone said. You could have kids in the car that could be swearing.
Yeah.
So you can't
I
play the
know.
voice note.
My kids were always swearing in the car.
So you can't play it. You have to wait to play it. And then you have to remember to play it. And the other thing, 2, 3, 4 minute voice note, it's like Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing there because the way you listened to me and you just went, fuck off. It was like, shut up. That's irrelevant. I'm talking. Stop trying to make jokes. Anyway, go on. Can you go back? Because I really wasn't listening because I was laughing inwardly at the way you were then. It was funny.
Because you always come out with stupid comments.
I know, but it was just like, fuck off. Blah, 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 blah.
It's like an absolute, I am going to have your complete and utter time now for this length of time. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. Because if you're speaking with someone, you should give them that attention and time, and because that's just respect. But it's almost like I haven't offered to go into this conversation with you for 4 minutes, and it's, if you want to ask me something, just ask it or just answer a question, because otherwise it's, I don't know, it's just rude.
Yeah, I think
it does my head in. Voice notes.
The thing is as well, and I think what picks up on that is what, and Jamie, your son, doesn't leave 4-minute voice notes. His voice notes are short. But what's interesting, and the point I was going to make about that, is that you actually said to him, because he finishes a job and then voice notes you the information for the invoice and stuff like that. And you said, can you message me it? Because what happens with that voice note is you have to write it down.
Yeah.
So you can't just listen to it anywhere. You have to then hold that. And I mean, you get other messages and WhatsApp, so it drops down the list, and then you've got to remember to go back to it and stuff like that. So for me, if there's information in a 3-4 minute, then the chances are you're going to have to write stuff down or remember it or stuff like that. And then if there's something in it that is valid, you've then got to listen again, unless you swipe across and never find it, to the information that is actually relevant.
So I absolutely, if a voice note is past 10 seconds...
10-15 seconds, that's all the relevant information you need.
1, type the frigging message, or 2, phone up. Do it the old-fashioned way. Actually phone up.
See, the thing is, in principle, a voice note is quite a good thing.
WhatsApp, I love WhatsApp messages. I love them. Because you can read them, give a thumbs up, go back to it, it's there.
I laugh because it was just like, how weird. And he's like, what do you love? I love WhatsApp messages. Yeah.
That's my favourite thing. I hate phone calls.
But I like voice messages at times because you can actually convey in your voice what you want to convey. As in, you know what I mean? If you're apologising or you're doing something, rather than just say, sorry, I couldn't make it, it was like, just wanted to drop you a quick line. I'm really sorry I couldn't make it. Things came up. Couldn't do it.
No, here's a good point. I don't think you could ever send a short WhatsApp message. Oh my.
That was less than 10 seconds.
Oh my God. Anybody who gets a WhatsApp message from Simon, don't answer it.
My point is that
I'll send you a WhatsApp message.
The whole reason that emojis came about was to convey in text form the manner of your message, because in emails it's so difficult to read in what is actually trying to be conveyed at times. Don't you remember you'd get an email and you're like, Christ, there
any written word, unless it's...
Yes, so the point of a voice message, I like the principle of it, because you can convey in your voice the sentiment of that message, but there is no point. The point is, with a voice message, it should be a voice communication that is the equivalent of a text message. No, it's the voice, because if it's too long for a text message, phone them up.
Phone them up.
That's my point.
If you're worried about the message being misinterpreted, don't send it.
But that's why
phone up. No, don't do a voice note.
No, but that doesn't always apply, because the person isn't always going to pick up the phone. That's the point.
Be getting your opinion across. If you've got to phone someone and make sure that you don't offend them in the way that you're talking, then you've actually got a problem with what you're saying.
Yes. No.
So don't say it.
It's not about offence. It's about conveying the sentiment in a message with your voice.
No, that's trying to manipulate the situation. Say it in a message shortly, nicely. In a WhatsApp message, you don't have to do a voice note.
But it's not always easy to type, and sometimes it's quicker. I'm not arguing about this. My conversation is not about should you always text, and if you can't text, should you phone? Because the point is you like Jamie, if he's working, he's got the opportunity to send a message, but you're not necessarily going to answer the phone because you might be busy doing something else. You might be doing evening meal or guest breakfast.
Exactly. So if you've got a voice note, you don't have to answer that either. The whole point of messaging is because it's instant.
The point of the message is that you can send it instantly, but the other person can pick it up when they're ready to. That's the point of messaging. That it's not an instant communication between two people.
Right. So then you pick up a voice note, you press play, and then go, oh, bollocks, it's 4 minutes long, I haven't got time for this, turn it off. That person then thinks you've read the message.
Yes, and this is where we agree completely.
Then you've got to type, because you've got manners and go, really sorry, didn't listen to your 4 minute ramble. What was it?
But at what point in anything I've said have I said a 4 minute voice message is okay?
You didn't ask me that.
But
you're trying to say you can send a voice. You're trying to say it's okay to send a voice message in I don't even know. You're going on for so long.
a text message or a voice message is perfectly acceptable, but they shouldn't be long. There's no point.
No.
If it's a long conversation you need to have, wait until you can speak to somebody and actually physically phone them.
Yeah.
But what happens is people hide. It's like the internet. People hide behind a keyboard or whatever and stuff like that, and it's like, good God, I still like phoning people. I don't like speaking.
Oh, really?
I don't speak to anyone I don't know.
Oh, really?
It's like going out in the evening.
You're going to phone the dentist and book an appointment in a minute?
No, I don't like speaking to people I don't know.
You still like phoning people? Oh, it's my dad. I ain't phoning him. You sure you like phoning people, love? Who do you phone? Who do you phone?
I don't leave voice messages for you. I phone you.
Yeah, well, not them.
I don't phone anyone else. I don't know anyone else.
I was going to say, who else do you phone? I don't know if you phone anybody up.
No, if you've got no, I don't know. If
You
you've
don't,
got
do
something,
you?
but if you have something to say to somebody, I'll phone Mark or I'll phone Alex if I've got something rather than more than messaging. Why on earth would I speak to anyone else? I just like living up here in me mountain.
You do. Don't have to do any people in now.
What do you mean? We got guests?
Yeah, but that's our people
That's
in
our
up here.
business.
We don't mind that.
No.
People in out.
I like that people in.
Out.
Why is it we like that people
We've
in?
got a
and not
lunch
going out?
invite we need to take up. You know who you are on this pod. We've got to fit that in now. But we're open now and gone busy. So I'm not sure when that's going to happen.
Did we? I didn't know.
Yes, you do know.
Do I?
Talking in code, but you do know. You just don't pick up on that. You're not that bright.
Can you do it in Morse, please?
Talking of which, do you remember that? It was that insurance company, and I had to spell out Jamie's new business email address, which is JDRC, right? And so my son's got a new business called jdrc.com. .es. I don't even know.
Yeah.
.es, right? God, so I'm getting an insurance quote. There's a logistics company, and there's a certain bit of it that needs an insurance quote on it. And this woman, she was really nice, but she was Dutch. It's a Spanish company, and she was speaking to me in English. I asked if they spoke English. She said, yeah. And a Spanish company, Spanish insurance company. So she was like, JDRC. I can't do a Dutch accent, not even going to try. And I'm like, yeah. And she went, okay, J for... And I panicked. And I knew you was in the other room, which put so much pressure on me because I could feel your fucking judgment through the bedroom wall. And I'm like,
I was just letting you get on with it.
J for joyful, D for dog. And then I went down an animal hole, didn't I? D for dog, R for rabbit. And then I got C. And then she was like, what's your name? Kirsty. Oh, no, I can never get that. That's why I always say Antonia to any Spanish people. Kirsty? How'd you spell that? K for kicking.
But wasn't there a letter that you said something and she didn't even know what the word was in English that you'd said the letter of?
She didn't know the word. And what was it?
I can't remember.
It was Igrege. It was that, wasn't it? And that's
Y.
what made me panic. Because Y is... Igrege in Spanish. So... And I was trying to think of a word beginning with Igrege, but thinking of the Spanish word instead of Y. So then I said, I didn't
can't remember
say
what you
yellow.
said.
I said
like yo-yo or something like
yo-yo. I said yo-yo.
She didn't even know what that was. She's like, what?
What's a yo-yo? And I'm like, the thing.
Now you're trying to explain the word.
I'm trying to spell my name phonetically, is it phonetically? What's it called, that?
Yeah, the phonetic out.
Yeah, phonetically, by using a Spanish word in English. It was so messed up. So messed up. She didn't fucking reply. It's been 2 weeks and all.
No,
They got a right email. They didn't get a voice note yesterday. They got an email, I tell you.
Yeah.
Not having that. Rude.
Yeah.
She was
They-
really
but they
nice.
haven't
I think she put me down as a nutter and just wrote me off. But she said she'd phone back.
They haven't replied to that though, have they?
They haven't replied to that either. I've done it to every company in Spain and all. And the info at.
Bad.
Really bad.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
like, come on, just reply. Or say you don't want to reply.
Yeah.
But reply. Don't
Yeah.
ignore me. Don't keep ignoring me. And don't send me a voice note.
Bad.
Anyway.
There you go.
Anyway, if
Where
anyone
we
knows
are.
of a good
Oh.
logistic freight handling insurance company in Spain, please let me know. Because it's
Yes.
cracking on a bit here.
Yeah, needs to be done. Anything else on your old list there, love?
No.
We
Pedometer and phone holder, boring.
Yeah, boring.
Tractor day out in Colmenar, boring. But that was a
Yeah.
nice little touch.
I
Little
didn't
tractor
see it.
meeting, but you didn't see it. Went to Colmenar post office. Colmenar. Our little village where our house of guest is. Lovely little village. Lovely.
Where are you going with this? Lovely. What?
I wanted to politely say it was... I don't know what word I was trying to say. I was saying it's... No, it's because I done it back to front. Strange in a lovely way,
Nice.
isn't it? It's a funny
Yes.
funny little place.
Yes.
Funny little place.
It
Go
is,
to
but
the
it's
com-
lovely. It's very friendly.
very friendly, which means if you want to go to the post office to pick up an Amazon package, wipe out your morning. I'm not kidding you.
No, well, that's when they get the opportunity to chat.
And they have a chat. But, yeah, but on the way there to pick up an Amazon package, all the tractors, tractor-tastic out there. I thought of you, lover.
Yeah, nice.
Thought of you, you would have loved it. Absolutely loved it. And then there's a field in the middle of the village, as you do, in the mountains. And they're all there.
Going to have
But
their
as in
ITVs,
Spain,
weren't they?
Yeah, like a pop-up ITV station, which is like a MOT for tractors. No, for any cars in Spain.
Yeah.
And bless them though, they had the pop-up ITV station, pop-up bar next door, gazebo, with
Yeah.
the barbecue and beers. It
Yeah.
was great.
Fantastic.
Tractor day out, it's fantastic. That's how you do it. Other than that,
There we go.
there we go for another podster call.
Yep.
Done.
Nice one. Back to normal next week.
Back to normal next week. We've got a
terms
busy
of
week
time.
next week.
Yeah.
Decorating a nursery, aren't we?
Yeah.
Going hiking at the weekend.
Apparently.
And I might give you a game of badminton later.
Oh, looking forward to that.
Yeah. We got new shuttlecocks.
Have we got to try them out, haven't we? And it's
We
dead
have
still
got to try 'em
today.
out. It's dead still today. It's a beautiful sunny day out there. I'm going to give you a game of badminton.
It's the right day for a game of badminton.
And I might learn how to keep the score in. Is it like tennis? Is it that love and pass over love?
No, it's different. Badminton's to 15.
Duo.
Is
duel,
badminton to 11
duel,
or 15? I think it's to 15.
love. Duel. 15
You're
love.
not even listening, are you?
I'm trying to work out the tennis scoring.
I believe, I can't remember, it's either, badminton is either to 11 or 15, but I'll look it up,
Of what?
per set.
And
gotta
how
be-
many sets?
Well, it's up to you. Play 1, play 3, play 5, play 115.
What
if
makes
you
the
want.
winner? Just first to 15?
Yeah, but you got to be
Oh,
two.
I can do
You
that.
got to be 2 points clear, and you can only win a point on your own serve.
And how many? Who does the serves?
Well, you play. So to
Serves
start,
when you go first, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Just checking.
Thanks. If you want to check out what we do up here, everyone, then go onto our website, which is.
Casakisi.com.
And if you're listening to this or you're watching it on YouTube, then please like and subscribe.
You're going to have some little exciting things happening on YouTube, possibly maybe in the future.
Possibly, maybe in the future, yeah. We're going to see. We're going to try and do a bit of a walk through the house as well and post
We
that
are.
everywhere. So, yeah.
I've wrote that down. I've got that many lists
Yeah,
going
that
on.
hopefully shouldn't be too long.
Shall I make shortbreads or cookies?
I don't care. Make what you like. I got to get this out. Thanks for listening,
All right,
everyone.
Fair enough. Okay, I didn't think we had time for that, but I was
I'm not
wanted to play
talking anymore.
badminton, but Christ, hey-ho. It's a little change up for a Thursday morning.
Bye.
Bye. You have got a hole in your trousers.